There's so much to learn still, and the clock is ticking, so to speak. I mean, Jyrki is a little bit over 50. I'm close to 50, and unfortunately, I feel the physical limitations, so to speak, starting to kick in, and at the same time, it's.
By the way, I would beat me up if I was 30. I'm still better than what I used to be when I was 30.
Yeah, much of it I think is mentally, because you have
experience.
But technically, no. I know whatever I would, even if I had the time to practice as much as I wanted, I will never be in as great shape as I was when I was 35, for example. And in some way, it's kind of depressing, but on the other hand, it's kind of a relief. At this age, we don't have so much to prove anymore.
Yeah. That's not physical, that's mental, and it's true. As long as you have something to prove to somebody, to yourself or to your father, whomever, you are struggling the wrong struggle.
Yeah, fighting the wrong fight.
Yeah.
And I think much of it is about acceptance. And like you put it, I don't know how this would translate into English, but we were talking once about progressing, becoming better. When we train together, we try to get better. But you just were like, it's not about getting better. It's about slowing down the downward spiral. At this age, we're going down anyway, sooner or later. And training just keeps us up. As much
I have learned it from Sensei Jyrki, who is my main training partner for almost 30 years.
Yeah, and one other thing is, like, sometimes we complain about, my elbow is so sore today, my knee is aching, and you're like, yeah, well, you need to do the grieving beforehand. You know, it's gonna go one limb at a time. Just get over with it. It's gonna happen, and
it's gonna happen sooner or later. Hopefully later.
Yeah, and that's why I think we try to practice smart enough so that we can keep doing it.
Yeah.
And luckily karate is such a versatile martial arts, so even if your arm doesn't work, maybe even your leg doesn't work, but you can find something to practice.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
But I still miss the high kicks. High kicks.
Yeah.
And I could do them. But 3 operations on back, so maybe not worth to take the risk for the 4th operation.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, has kicking to do anything with my back operations, but just to make sure that that if it's one of the reasons, then I have not kicked to head for a long time, but I really miss that.
Yeah. I used to be really good, I guess, mainly because of my Shorin-Jiu background. We did lots of high kicks, and I used to be really good at kicking, but I don't know. High kicks, I still can stretch. If I warm up properly, I can do a full split, but still doing something fast, it just...
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right anymore.
Okay, and the rest of the time we are just complaining about getting old or getting stiff. I don't know, I have accepted myself as I am, and I think that's the biggest kind of gift for me. So I turned 50 last year, and before that I had some thoughts and thinking about my life and stuff like this, and the end result is that I have full acceptance of myself.
Okay.
And all the mistakes and all the bad things, good things, all what I have acceptance, and it's not totally good, because when you accept your bad points, then also you ask, why to do anything for that? Like, if I'm honest, like, I don't want to develop in karate. I don't want to very much develop anymore as a person, because I have developed so far, and I have a lot of faults, a lot of mistakes, you could ask my wife about the details, but you know, I've gone over the worst things in me, and I have made already better myself. And of course there is a lot of to do, and like a couple of times have happened so that like you are giving me advice that, hey, how about if you do this and this and this, and I accept that, okay, if I would want to be better, you cannot use if and would in the same, but anyway. Anyway, never mind. With this rally driver English, you have given me feedback, and I have thought that, okay, if I would like to be better, yes, I would do those things. But I'm not interested in spending my time in these steps. So I just make a conscious decision that, okay, this is good enough for me. And this comes both for karate and with the life. And I think it's really, really like relieving